Hey, welcome back to the Ping Pong Flick Show. My name is Chris Wong. This is episode 421 of the Ping Pong Flick Show. Let's get on to the DC films updates. First off, it's about Joker. As we all know, Maleficent 2 has come out in theaters this weekend. But according to Luis Fernando, not even Angelina Jolie could prevent Joker from smashing it internationally this weekend, grossing $77.8 million and lifting its box office cume overseas to $490.2 million, beating Wonder Woman $409 million, Suicide Squad $421 million, Justice League $429 million, and even The Dark Knight $469 million overseas run. Joker's global cume at the box office reached impressive $737.5 million, overcoming The Winter Soldier at $714 million, Doctor Strange $678 million, Man of Steel $668 million, Justice League $658 million, and Thor: The Dark World $645 million globally in only 3 weekends without China. Joker is only $49 million away from beating Deadpool 2 as the highest grossing R-rated movie of all time at the global box office. What will happen next weekend should end its global run, crossing the 850 million mark. Impressive numbers for the Joker film. This is an incredible achievement for the Joker. I am so happy for it. I am so happy for what this actually represents, and hopefully the bloggers believe this what represents is that a director-driven film, a dark tone, serious, realistic DC film can make a lot of money, can be very good if it's not touched. Now, you may want to say that I'm championing this because it's actually beating Justice League, and you're damn right I am. This is an incredible achievement. Some people may also say, well, we beat Man of Steel too. Well, Man of Steel was the beginning of the cinematic universe. Just like Marvel, their beginning of their cinematic universe was very low numbers. This was supposed to go up. Justice League was supposed to be higher than Batman v Superman, but it never reached that level. And I believe that a Snyder Cut of Justice League would have reached that level no problem. But this is history, and this is what happens now. Hopefully Warner Brothers learns from this, though, that Joker can indeed, something like Joker can be achieved. A movie that's totally director driven, a movie that was pitched by Todd Phillips, a director, and they finally get through and actually making giant big bucks off of only a $55 million budget, and I'm hoping that the Warner Brothers will stay true and listen to their directors and not the bloggers, not the sites, not all these other white noise in the background, if you will. I want them to listen to the creators that they hire to make their movies. And just to that point entirely, there is an article that came out, and I'm not going to read this because I think it's ludicrous. It's from The Hollywood Reporter, and it's a heat vision from Kim Masters, which is more of a non-actual real news article. It's more, I want to say, opinionated, but it's called this: "You've got to stop this. Jared Leto fumed over new Joker movie." And we are seeing these types of articles where they're really going after Todd Phillips' Joker. This time, they're going after Jared Leto. How weird and crazy is this? The headline here is, "The actor who played the character in Suicide Squad left alienated and upset when Warner Brothers greenlit Todd Phillips' version with Joaquin Phoenix instead." And it just goes into detail how Jared Leto's was very upset at his reps and told his reps to go after Warner Brothers and tell them that they cannot. They try to kill this movie, try to kill Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, that he is Joker, and that there should only be Jared Leto Joker. He also even said things like David Ayer wasn't happy with his performance and so cut him out. And you're wondering where all this is coming from, right? Where is all this coming from? And there is no actual source. Says a source involved in the situation. Now, Leto's representatives, Jared Leto themselves, they did not comment on this. Warner Brothers did not comment on this. So it's still sources that says this and sources that says that. It really just kind of stinks of kind of what Toby Emmerich had talked about, what all that, or even actually, it kind of stinks of the Wall Street Journal by Ben Fritz, a source falling closely to this, a source of that. It's very we got this cover type of material, and so but it's even worse because it can't be true. And to that point, David Ayer actually came out and retweeted the article and says that is inaccurate information, not my words or actions. Meaning he did not have he was not unhappy with Jared Leto's performance. That's not what happened at all. And what about Jared Leto? What does Jared Leto think about all this? Right? Well, Mustafa Anwar actually tweeted out this video. Now, this may be a while back, but it does capture Jared Leto, what he thinks about the Joker, what he thinks about him being the Joker, and maybe if there's any future that he'd come back in.
I'm a bit confused with what's going on with the DC universe at the moment, because there's a new Joker film being made, but you're not part of that. But are you going to be part of the Joker and Harley Quinn spin-off that people are talking about?
I think so. I'm a little confused too. So, but yeah, there are a couple of things happening in the DC world, and I love the Joker. You know, he's a great character and really fun character to play. But it's a big universe, and you know, when you play the Joker, you really there's no ownership there. You know, you have the honor of like holding the baton for a little while and then passing it off. But there are other films in development, and you know, I'm excited to see what comes from them.
Now, just listening to that short video, you can really see how chill he is. And he definitely is. There was an interview back then that he was just really a chill dude. He's really cool about it. And like I said, I mean, he has a career of his own. He's at 32nd of Mars. He's making music, and he's a performer. He's not really too captivated into trying to be Joker, you know, be the only Joker out there. He still is open to different interpretations. And I think that's why I have no idea why The Hollywood Reporter, along with IGN and all these other articles, are really trying to destroy. First, they tried to destroy Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. Now they're coming after Jared Leto for some other reason, and I don't know what it is. Is it because negative DC sells more than positive DC? Is it more clickbaity to read about a negative DC? Is this what is going on with that? I have no idea. And maybe this is just more publicity stunt to get people to go back and watch Joker, Joaquin Phoenix Joker. But that's another conspiracy theory altogether. But from that article, it's probably not true at all. Like I said, it was just sources said sources this, and we can already hear from Jared Leto how he really feels about it. We heard from David Ayer what is true and what is not true about it, and then we'll just go on from that point. And I think more will come out of this, but I think it's good to kind of just keep this on the down low. But I'm just letting you know what's happening out there now with the bloggers who are trying to destroy DC once again, and it's just terrible stuff that's happening. But a little bit more on the future movies. Michael Giacchino did come out on Twitter and kind of just confirmed pretty much that he's doing Batman by shining the bat signal. So there you have it. It is an official, I get confirmation from Michael Giacchino himself that he is indeed doing the Batman. And speaking of the Batman, I thought this was kind of interesting. When Zoe Kravitz actually was Catwoman, announced to be Catwoman, a lot of people in the comments section on Instagram Instagram decided to congratulate her and things like that. And I noticed that Gal Gadot actually congratulated her and put a comment saying, "Welcome to the family, Zoe Bella Kravitz, meow girl." And a lot of people are like, "Oh, that's interesting. She's come welcoming to the family," meaning, is she going to be part of the DCU? Is this Batman going to be part of the DCU? And Gal Gadot kind of hilariously edited that comment and actually went back and edited it and says, "Catwoman is back. Congrats, Zoe Bella Kravitz, meow girl." Instead of saying welcome to the family, it's almost as if she just realized, or someone told her that, "No, gal, this Zoe Kravitz, this interpretation of Catwoman is not going to be in your DCEU. This is a standalone Batman trilogy." Now, I'm just guessing, I'm just thinking this could what it means, but it seems like even more so that they are going to make this a separate from the DCEU universe. That means you probably won't see Zoe ever go up to her stepdad, Aquaman, in the same scene. They don't even they're not even in the same film. They're not even in the same universe, what I believe to be true. And it just furthers concrete that by seeing Gal Gadot actively go back to a comment and edit it so that it doesn't say "welcome to the family," but rather says "Catwoman is back. Congrats, Zoe Bell Kravitz, meow girl." So I thought that was kind of interesting, and I thought I'd mention that. Now, let's go into some crazy, awesome news regarding the release of Snyder Cut movement. The at RT Snyder Cut finally released this thing that's been teased for a while now. The time has come. Our new anthem is available to all now, and I want you to go and click on this video after this video and check out this anthem if you haven't already. It's a fantastic rap, and it kind of encapsulates the movement. It summarizes what the movement have done. It summarizes what happened in Justice League. It summarizes what we need to do to keep on fighting for the release of Snyder Cut. This is our song. This is an incredible, it's almost a war song, if you will. It's a battle song. It's a battle cry for other people to join on in and to join this movement and to scream out loud to release the Snyder Cut Warner Brothers. And all thanks to, all this credit is to I Am Royal K, at Krypton Caged, and Miko Alcaro, I think I'm saying that wrong, at Miko XVX on Instagram for the anthem. Special thanks to producers at Science2323, Ramesh De Silva too for the artwork, and of course Chris Ronaldo for the music video. Now there's also variations of this anthem also available for download here in the links this below. So if you go down now, the official version, there's a link for the official version. There's even a remix and an instrumental version, and it's making a lot of different headlines. Zack Snyder went out and actually liked it as well. Ray Porter says, "Oh my new gods, that was great. Proud to hear my name in there. Much respect to you." Different sites have picked it up as well. Also, some blue check marks who don't really actually appreciate it. They had some condescending, quotes to say about it. I won't repeat that here, but at least they're sharing clips of it and actually bringing more views to the actual anthem. So I think we may be able to hear more about it later on, maybe, as we probably bring in more. This is just another type of event, if you will, of the release of Snyder Cut movement, and it's also if for people who want to kind of just revisit where we started to where we're at right now. It's a great song, and it's amazing the amount of talent that is in the Snyder Cut movement to this day, and I can't wait to see how much more people to join in on this fight for the Snyder Cut, and hopefully Warner Brothers doesn't turn a blind eye or a deaf ear to our anthem, to our release the Snyder Cut anthem. The time has come, guys. The time has come, Warner Brothers, to release the Snyder Cut of Justice League. The fans, the cast, the crew, everyone has demanded it, and it's time for you to answer. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.